and welcome to this training video on UK Destination Insights, brought to you by Leap GeeBee Education. This session is tailored for Manish's region, specifically Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, North India, Gujarat, Kerala, Warangal, and Chennai. In this video, we will cover key information to help you guide students effectively to the UK for their higher education. Let's begin by looking at some of the top universities across different regions. As you can see, there's a wide variety of excellent universities across the UK, each with its own strengths and specializations. For Maharashtra and Madhya Pradesh, we have institutions like City University of London, Kingston University, Manchester Metropolitan University, Nottingham Trent University, Oxford Brookes University, Queen Mary University London, Sheffield Hallam University, the University of Sheffield, University of Greenwich, University of Leeds, University of Nottingham, University of Stirling, University of Surrey, University of Sussex, and University of Strathclyde. For Kerala, Warangal, and Chennai, key universities include Anglia Ruskin University, Cardiff Metropolitan University, Coventry University, Edinburgh Napier University, Middlesex University, Sheffield Hallam University, Teesside University, University of Chester, University of East London, University of Greenwich, University of Hertfordshire, University of Portsmouth, University of Salford, and University of Surrey. For the north, we have key universities like Bournemouth, Glasgow Caledonian University, University of Huddersfield, University of Law, De Montfort University, Nottingham Trent University, and University of Lincoln. For Gujarat, we have key universities like Anglia Ruskin University, Kingston University, Glasgow Caledonian University, Middlesex University, Ravensbourne University, Sheffield Hallam University, Roehampton University, University of Greenwich, and Queen Mary University of London. Next, let's discuss application fees. This is an important consideration for students. Many universities offer application fee waivers through the agent portal. These include Anglia Ruskin University, Coventry University, Middlesex University, Nottingham Trent University, Oxford Brookes University, Teesside University, University of Chester, University of East London, University of Greenwich, can be applied via both ways, University of Law, University of Portsmouth, University of Salford, and University of Strathclyde. Some universities also offer no application fees and have direct online applications, such as Bournemouth University, Cardiff Metropolitan University, Ravensbourne University, Roehampton University, University of Hertfordshire, University of Huddersfield, University of Lincoln, and University of Stirling. For De Montfort University, it is paper-based and there is no application fees. Several UK universities offer no application fees for postgraduate PG programs. These include City University of London, Edinburgh Napier University, Glasgow Caledonian University, Kingston University, Manchester Metropolitan University, Queen Mary University of London, the University of Sheffield, University of Leeds, University of Surrey, University of Sussex, and Sheffield Hallam University. For undergraduate courses, depending on availability, applications may be submitted via the agent portal or UCAS. For undergraduate UG programs, a UCAS application fee of $27.50 is typically required. A crucial part of the application process is ensuring that students have all the necessary documents. Let's review the document checklist for a successful application. 10th and 12th mark sheet, all individual semester transcript, provisional or original degree certificate, SOP, and 2 letters of recommendation from college/employer. Universities also accept electronic LOR sent from the official email ID of the referee, copy of passport, English language scores, documents explaining gap, CV and work experience letters, additional certifications, and portfolio. Now, let's delve into the application process itself. It's important to understand that the flow can vary from university to university. For Anglia Ruskin University, the process involves a conditional offer, clearing conditions, paying a deposit of GBP 4,000, getting a UC offer, a CAS Shield link, a pre-CAS interview, paying 50% of tuition fees, and then getting the CAS. Bournemouth University requires students to accept the offer, fulfill conditions, Pay a deposit of 5,000 GBP and receive the cash via email after financial document verification. Cardiff Metropolitan University involves a conditional offer, fulfilling conditions, an unconditional offer, a deposit of 50% of the course fee, a cash shield link, completion of the cash shield and interview, and finally, the cash issuance. For Coventry University's process includes a conditional offer, document upload, and a deposit of £4,000 for the interview and another £4,000 for cash, with a different fee structure for Punjab, Haryana, and Uttarakhand. They do not issue UC offer letter. For City University of London's process includes conditional offer, fulfilling the required conditions, no deposit required for UG. With respect to PG, the deposit amount depends on the program. To receive cash, they need you to complete steps on Envision. For De Montfort University requires a conditional offer, a £1,000 for seat booking, an interview, and a deposit of 50% of tuition fees before cash issuance. For Edinburgh, Napier University involves a conditional offer, fulfilling conditions, a deposit of GBP 5,500 only after UC, a cash shield, an interview, and then cash. For Glasgow Caledonian University requires a conditional offer, providing conditional documents, a deposit of 5,000 GBP, a UC offer, and a cash data check, with a pre-cash interview and issuance of cash. For Kingston University requires a conditional offer, document upload on the OSIS portal, a UC offer, a deposit after 5,000 GBP after UC, a pre-cash interview, and a draft cash mail sent to you before final cash issuance. For Manchester Metropolitan University involves a conditional offer, uploading documents in the applicant portal, a UC offer, acceptance of the UC offer, a deposit of 5,000 GBP, and direct cash issuance. No financials or credibility interview required. For Middlesex University requires a conditional offer, conditional documents, an initial deposit of 1,000 GBP, the first round of interview, a balance of 50% of the tuition fee, a UC offer, a credibility interview, and cash documents via email and cash issuance. For Nottingham Trent University, the process involves a conditional offer, uploading documents in a portal, 6,000 GBP deposit, UC offer, cash issuance. For Oxford Brookes University, the process involves conditional offer, uploading of conditional documents, 6,000 GBP deposit, UC offer, cash issuance. For Queen Mary University of London requires a conditional offer, document uploads in the portal, a deposit of 2,000 GBP, UC offer, and cash issuance. For Ravensbourne University involves a conditional offer, a suitability call, a deposit of 500 GBP, meeting offer conditions, a UC offer, a credibility interview, financial submission, and cash issuance. For Roehampton University includes a conditional offer, pre-cash interview, deposit payment, unconditional offer, and a final cash request with specific condition on loan against FD. For Sheffield Hallam University requires a conditional offer, offer acceptance, conditional documents, a UC offer, a 3,000 GBP deposit, and a credibility interview before cash issuance. For Teesside University requires a conditional offer, offer acceptance, document upload, a deposit of 4,000 GBP, a credibility interview, a UC offer, and cash documents via cash shield before cash issuance. For the University of Sheffield involves a conditional offer, document upload, offer acceptance, a deposit of 1,000 GBP, a UC offer, and cash issuance. For the University of Chester requires a conditional offer, document upload, a credibility interview, a deposit of 5,000 GBP, and cash issuance via the enrollee portal. For the University of East London requires a conditional offer, document upload, a deposit of 1,500 GBP, an interview, and 50% fees for cash issuance. For the University of Greenwich involves a conditional offer, document upload, a UC offer, a deposit of 3,000 GBP, a TT upload, a cash shield interview, and cash issuance, with specific conditions on offer acceptance and gap years. For the University of Hertfordshire requires a conditional offer, document submission, a deposit of 5,000 GBP, a UC offer, a credibility interview, and cash documents via cash shield before cash issuance. For the University of Huddersfield requires a conditional offer, document upload, and a deposit, with different fee requirements for specific regions. for the University of Law involves a conditional offer, an interview, and a deposit of 8,000 GBP and sharing CAS documents. For the University of Leeds requires a conditional offer, document upload, a UC offer, a deposit of 3,000 GBP, and CAS issuance. For the University of Lincoln requires a conditional offer, document upload, a UC offer, a deposit of 5,000 GBP, and an interview call. For the University of Nottingham involves a conditional offer, document submission, a UC offer, a deposit of 2,000 GBP, and interviews for specific courses. For the University of Portsmouth requires a conditional offer, document upload, a deposit of 1,000 GBP, a PCI, CAS documents, 50% tuition fees, and a UC offer with CAS. The University of Salford requires a deposit of £5,500. This amount must be paid before you receive the unconditional offer and begin the process for getting CAS. 50% of the fee during enrollment and the interview is case by case. For the University of Stirling involves a conditional offer, document submission, a UC offer, a deposit of 6,000 GBP, CAS issuance, and a pre-CAS interview on a case-by-case basis. For the University of Strathclyde requires a conditional offer, offer acceptance, document upload, a deposit of 5,000 GBP, and a UC offer before CAS issuance. CAS will be issued automatically. The University of Surrey requires a conditional offer, document upload, a UC offer, a deposit of 3,000 GBP, and a CAS Shield link, with pre-CAS interviews and financial requirements for high-risk regions. The University of Sussex involves a conditional offer, document upload, a UC confirmation, and a deposit of 5,000 GBP. No interview and financials required for CAS. Let's talk about work placements and see how they work. Work placements are a key part of many UK degree programs, typically lasting between 6 and 12 months and taking place between the second and final year of study. During this time, students work with real companies, applying their academic knowledge in a professional environment. These placements help build confidence, encourage reflective learning, and develop essential transferable skills that employers value. They offer valuable insights into how businesses operate and can significantly enhance career prospects even before graduation. When do these work placements take place? Work placements are typically completed during term time and will take place between the second and final year of their degree. How long do they last? Typically, an accredited work placement will last from 6 months up to a full year. To ensure strict educational standards, UK rules stipulate that any work placement must not take up more than a third of their entire degree course. How to find a work placement that's right for you? The right placement will depend on your course and the career they're interested in pursuing. We advise students to speak with their chosen university to discuss options. To undertake a work placement as a student in the UK, student must be studying a course at degree level or above, meaning a qualification at RQF level 6 or above, SCQF level 9 or above, be sponsored by a recognized overseas higher education institution, publicly funded college, independent school, embedded college offering pathway courses, or another such licensed institution. For the full list of licensed institutions, scan the QR code. Be permitted to work in the United Kingdom. For more information on working in the UK as an international student, to visit the UKISA website, scan the QR code. In addition, the sponsor must have a good track record of providing such placements, inform the UK Home Office that you'll be working as part of your studies, and monitor your placement. This includes providing a formal letter to the placement provider with the placement's terms, conditions, and assessment details. All students pay a reduced tuition fee during their placement year and are encouraged to pursue paid placements where possible. Salaries can range from £12,000 to £20,000 for a full year. Let's address some frequently asked questions. Why is UK a good place to study? Prestigious UK universities with globally recognized degrees, fast-track degree completion with diverse curriculum, attractive scholarships to ease financial burden, 2-year post-study work visa, high visa success rate makes the UK a top choice. Minimal eligibility requirements, popular non-STEM courses with diverse options, shorter courses and lower costs. UG 3-4 years, PG 1 year, 2 years with placements. For more FAQs, take a look at the next slide.